Come on, wanna make you feel right. Tell me what is so wrong. Baby, it's been so long since I've had you here. Come on, can I make you feel good? I can make me feel good, so good. Even though it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault, I'm in love with a dancer. So exotic, moves in perfect harmony. So melodic, the way she doing the dance. Even though it's your job, girl, it ain't your fault that I'm in love with a dancer. So exotic, ooh, so melodic, the way she doing the dance. Even though it's your job, girl, it ain't your fault, I'm in love with a dancer. Set your body right here. I'ma do you right here. As soon as we're done, we go another round. Cause I ain't had you here in so long. And the feet is going so strong. Can't tell me what that's so wrong. I know it's your job, but girl, it ain't my fault. I'm in love with a dancer. So exotic, moves in perfect harmony. So melodic, the way she doing a dance. Even though it's your job, girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. So exotic, ooh, so melodic, the way she doing a dance. Even though it's your job, girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. So melodic, so melodic. I'm in love with a dancer. So melodic, in love with a dancer. So melodic, oh yeah. So exotic, moves in perfect harmony. The way she doing the dance. Even though it's your job, girl, it ain't your fault that I'm in love with a dancer. So exotic, so melodic, the way she doing the dance. It's a dance. Girl, it ain't your fault, I'm in love with a dancer.
Yo. Monday Madness. Shop Talk 7. We up top, but we get down.
Yes. Welcome to Shop Talk 7. And tonight, you see, I have Smooch Wallace in the building.
It's me.
Yes. So we're going to have a dope Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
It was hot.
It was hot.
Definitely some craziness downtown with all the black yacht,
Okay.
But it was hot.
So hot as in like weather or just
strictly weather?
Strictly weather. Okay. So no performances, nothing like that.
No, I didn't do nothing. I don't go outside.
Okay. All right. Well, I had a dope weekend at Dialogue Wine Bar. Of course, we had sundresses and cigars.
Sundresses and cigars. That sounds beautiful.
With lemon drops and karaoke.
All right.
So we got some great things happening. But first, before we get into anything, we got to do what? Our SBO segment.
Resident SBO segment.
So I'm going to let Smooch take it away with that. I know I'm here, but just you do it.
Resident SBO segment. We want to shout out our resident SBO. Our resident SBO is none other than Niki. Niki Spiller of Niki Sleek Designs. Niki Sleek Designs. If you want Niki to put her drip all over your brand, tap in, tune in, and just become a part of a great team. Niki Sleek Designs at gmail.com. Niki Spiller herself. Definitely become a part of her drip squad. I know a few people that definitely subscribe. Of course, all the stuff that you see on Shop Talk 7. If you pay attention to anything with Bad, the producer, and you follow his circle, he's a part of the drip squad. Meals on Wheels, drip squad member as well as a number of other different brands. So if you want Nikki to put a drip over all of your brand, man, definitely tap in. Niki Sleek Designs at gmail.com. Niki Sleek Designs on Instagram and Facebook, I believe.
And Facebook.
And that is all for our resident SBO segment.
Spirit Fingers.
Spirit Fingers. Shout out to our emeritus, D Smith and Media Monix.
Yes.
Those are the two guys that's been holding down Shop Talk for so long. We appreciate the platform and what you guys do for us. So we just always want to show love. Rest well and recover. Do what you got to do. Come on back. You feel me? As well as all of the other brands, all of the other artists, all of the other people that do what they got to do to make Shop Talk happen. We appreciate you. Shout out to the rest of the days, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I guess, with me. And then Thursdays with Reggie, and then Fridays with Syph and me. So y'all don't see me,
Outside.
That's crazy.
Keeping Shop Talk 7 going because, look here, it's an ecosystem. And that's what you need is an ecosystem.
We gotta make a meme with D Smith doing that. Like,
we do. We do. It needs to be branded. It needs to be on a shirt now.
Ecosystem. D Smith, we need a shirt that say ecosystem.
Ecosystem.
In wrestling, they got this shirt that say I'm a Paul Heyman guy. I'm gonna be like, I'm an ecosystem guy. Shop Talk 7. You heard it here first. It's in the shop book. We ain't put nothing in the shop book in a long time.
We haven't
put nothing in the shop book in a long time. But I believe today calls for us to put ecosystem
in the shop book.
All in favor say true. It is done.
It's done.
It is done.
It's in
ecosystem is officially inducted into the shop book, baby.
Yes.
Let's go. So Monday Madness, man. Listen, we came here because absolutely the weekend was ridiculous. Like she said, cigars and sundresses. That sounds amazing.
Yes, and they came out. Let me tell you, the ladies represented. It was a vibe all weekend. It always a vibe at Dialogue Wine Bar. So make sure you follow on Facebook because we always got the upcoming events. They're part of the Drip Squad too, just so you know. And then we got Tequila Tuesdays about to pop off now.
Tequila Tuesdays. That sounds so dangerous.
It do, but it sounds like a great time that you ain't never gonna regret.
You ain't gonna regret it.
You ain't gonna regret it.
You might not wake up the right way, but you ain't gonna regret it. Look, Tequila Tuesday.
Look, no rush. The video was taped at Dialogue Wine Bar.
Yeah.
The reason everybody looked so happy is because I was pouring.
No Rush was filmed at Dialogue, indeed. We had a good time. Everybody that was there definitely had a good time.
It was a good time. It was
Shout
a good
out
vibe.
to the bartender. It was a vibe.
Uh-huh.
So we gonna get into this music right away because we know y'all going to the crib. Y'all happy. Y'all excited about Shop Talk being live on your radio waves, baby.
Yes.
So we here, but we gonna play the intro again. Gonna run it back.
Gonna run it back?
Gonna run it back.
Okay.
Let's get it. Shop Talk 7. We up top, but we get down. Monday Madness, baby. Let's go.
All right.
Hey, yo, Andy, you mix that shit, fool.
Yeah.
Jeez, this shit. If you don't know me, then your bosses do. Never mind, y'all, I really talk to few. On the clown, can't talk to you. Picture a boss making some bosses moves. Never won, but we offering you. Low and child, that 39. Wells, baby, that 39 stick. The king got his shoot your crown. This game from the Wells. Cut the spot on the half. With the longest can't shoot them guys, but I know them guys. City turned to clap you for a penny. Came from the low end to cop to other city. Get high here. Better wear your Glock here. We don't just grocery youngins, they op shop here. Hit you in your body until they see your soul. Put you in the wood and then they let you burn. Get stupid. Shot stop loud talk for show you get muted. Gas up the plane smoke for show you getting zooted. Loud talk. I've been playing with that grass like a groundhog. Chop 39 to the death of it. Problem let the weapon spit. 40 with a drop jack kicking like some Tekken shit. Ain't from the 9 from 39th. Homie PT, big shorty, right? Landscaping. When I get it going, chasing them, gotta plan weight. Leaves on them trees when they fall, I'm a hand raider. Bag them, seal them and get them gone. Jumped in this was searching to see a zone. Nas P's here. Woods big as hell, like I'm smoking out a tree here. Playing with the branches like a monkey in a tree here. A G here, landscaper. I play in the wild for that damn paper. I am 39. BFA. I ain't here to step on toes, but you see me? Yeah. Genius is genius. Woo. I'm one of them. And if you don't know that, you should ask your boss. Tell them talk about that hood team. They ain't really gotta do it though. You know this BFA now, don't you? BFA?
Have you ever been in a club and you catch shorty looking at you from across the room? And then some dude wanna hot block talking about some, hey man, that's my girl. Hey, don't blame me, man. Shorty see me. And I know she see me seeing me. It ain't on me, partner. Hey, yo, is that your girl? And you can tell by the way I talk how I get that. How that all true player from that city shine. Hey, yo, is that your girl? And you can tell by the way I talk how I get that. I'm that all true player from the city shine.
Looks like for the scooping, I can see her choosing. Turn the charm on the intro, ain't no over whooping. Chilling with a movement, then some posted. Don't know if she's spoken for, but it's time to put it in motion. Catch her by the bar, little baby, what you sipping? Reposado lemonade, my tender got the mix. So I proceed with my intention, it seemed like she with it. We exchanging the IG, she seems a little smitten. Yeah, she love my pen, you going out of your way. She seeking my attention, yeah, game she wanna play. Now one of these approach it, he like, bro, she cool. A wise man told me not to ever argue with fools. So I smile, you know me, I'ma keep it peaceful. Now my head is shorty, tell me got it respectfully. Yeah, a few minutes later, got a few DMs. It was shorty, and I'm thinking, damn, I hate to be him.
Hey, yo, is that your girl? And you can tell by the way I talk how I get that. I'm that all true player from that city shine. Hey, yo, is that your girl? And you can tell by the way I talk how I get that. I'm that old true player from the city shine.
That can't be your girl, she always available. I'm just being me, I ain't trying to save her though. No cake, just days full of dope vibes. And I ain't talking about my car, but she like my drive. Everywhere we go, she see that I'm that guy. I got the Zashi, roll the woods, yeah, we get fried. Yeah, slide up in her, juice over any way I want her. Yeah, that's how I have her. Yeah, she nasty, a little wild free. I just hope she doing you like she doing me. Hey, you out here claiming her, she barely claiming you. You paying all the bills and split the food. You tend to, that's what that do, huh? You follow and she liable to your crew. What? Try that shit on me, amnesia, just forget it. That means it's Curtis for that. Man, that bitch is finished.
Hey, yo, is that your girl? And you can tell by the way I talk how I get that. I'm that all true player from that city shine. Hey, yo, is that your girl? And you can tell by the way I talk how I get that. I'm that all true player from the city shine.
It's
Shopley is the crown holder. Hip Hop Day, Boogie Nights. We out west with it, y'all. Y'all know how it is. Hey, we can only do what we do. We can only control what we control. I'm sorry, Blake. You did.
Yeah, right way shit. Duh. Yeah. I've been banging out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting now, pick out the pick, it's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick, I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school get the stupidest, swear to God she was always the class clown. I've been killing tracks with no remorse, did all the letting, got no reward. Told my engineer invest in the vest, cause it truly get reckless when I record. So many bangers inside of the vault that they actually thought I would go to war. A lot of rappers get through off the ship, cause whatever they spit got me overboard. Oh Lord, I define lit. Bad boy like I'm Prime Diddy. Crazy how they threw shade on me, now I'm saying wanna shine with me. Remember when I had the braids on me, not a fade on me, she think I'm pretty. So I beat it like a slave owner, dug a grave owner, that's a crying kitty. They all wanna be with right way, they see it shining like a nice day. Black chick and the Spanish chick and that spandex, that's a tight race. If you bring around my bud, then it's going up, they ain't quite safe. Either way, we bout to live it up, while she eat it up like a sliced cake. Cause I've been banging out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting now, pick out the pick, it's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick, I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school get the stupidest, swear to God she was always the class clown. I've been banging out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting now, pick out the pick, it's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick, I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school get the stupidest, swear to God she was always the class clown. Swear the future can't come sooner. Hit your cougars with a lot of hooters, flying to the States all the way from Cuba. Sole purpose is to get some moolah, got an engineer trying to get this ruler, now she blowing on it like she quit the tuba. She a genius showing she is just a tutor, but her head crazy with a sense of humor. I don't pursue them beyond the gentleman's gesture, a regular convo. I could never ever really be fond if she let me go back to her condo. Don't get me wrong, I'll be waving my wand while I'm cracking the back with the combo. But she'll probably never get a response when I finish, I'm out of that pronto. I make them come when I come around, if I shoot for the stars, but I gun them down. I am the one who has won the crown, see my drippy so hard, think I'm gonna drown. Step to the plate before I run around, knowing this when it's fate, this is for the town. We gon' escape from the underground, I feel sorry for he who is on the mound. Cause I've been banging out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting now, pick out the pick, it's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick, I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school get the stupidest, swear to God she was always the class clown. I've been banging out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting now, pick out the pick, it's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick, I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school get the stupidest, swear to God she was always the class clown.
We up top, but we get down. Shop boys. Shop sick, you know what time it is. Let's get it. Yeah.
Hand over fist, got hand down. Shots fired, now your man down. Thought he had it planned out. Got his head buried in the sand now. I'm saying that they really won't smoke. See me coming and they fan out. Time to put an L right here. I'm a rainmaker in this rap drought. It's sicko mode, so I stand out. I don't wanna hear no comparisons. Most of these irrelevant. Who the hell they think they better than? I see a storm coming, weatherman. About to catch a flight to the Netherlands. Been doing that they never did. No fucks given like a celibate. Every superhero need his theme music, need his theme music. They mad at me cause I've been doing what they ain't doing. What you doing? Still 10 toes in the trenches, screaming money over, money over. Well known to stand on business, so who the fuck is you kidding? Every superhero need his theme music. They mad at me cause I've been doing what they ain't doing. What you doing? Still 10 toes in the trenches, screaming money over. Well known to stand on business, so who the fuck is you kidding? Rhyme schemes through crime scenes, made blood money on the side streets. I really live it that I rap. Wear black militia brand custom hats. Steady blowing money, make it back. One thing for sure, I never ran. Two things for certain, it was never that. Niggas think they lit in a house of wax. I got the roof on fire, ain't no doubts in that. About to burn it down and run it back. Stay in the field like a quarterback. Where I'ma send them, ain't no coming back. I'm cooking rap fiends running back. Strong style only match a lumberjack. Motherfuck your opinion, cause it's a fact. Man, you whack. Every superhero need his theme music. They mad at me cause I've been doing what they ain't doing. What you doing? Still 10 toes in the trenches, screaming money over. Well known to stand on business, so who the fuck is you kidding? Every superhero need his theme music. They mad at me cause I've been doing what they ain't doing. What you doing? Still 10 toes in the trenches, screaming money over. Well known to stand on business, so who the fuck is you kidding? 43rd.
Yep.
Like the soundtrack was dope, wasn't it?
Indeed.
Shop Talk always had a dope soundtrack.
Definitely.
And let me tell you who was playing on the soundtrack.
Let's get to it.
We kicked it off with Landscape and Loops. I am 39.
I am 39.
That was Shop Talk. That song is so dope. That was Shop Talk's theme song.
Genius. This
All
is
right.
genius.
Like, I still get hype off of this song. Okay?
Yeah.
Then we got Bad the producer and Shy Bliss. Is that your girl?
Yo, what's that, your girl? Yeah, that's.
And by the way, he's part of the Drip Squad, but also that video is about to drop very soon. So stay on the lookout because it's on Hip Hop Days and Boogie Nights, and you definitely need to download that. All right, it's on all streaming platforms. Then we had Dub with Up to Bat.
Hey, I'm up to bat now. Boy, that hey Dub be going crazy.
Let me tell you
Dub
something.
stay going crazy.
You gotta do what?
Yeah.
The right way. The right way. Then, last but not least, my fellow Aquarian, Mr. Cypher, sick theme music. All right, and y'all like how he shouted out Shop Talk 7 at the beginning of this? Yes, that's because Shop Talk 7 is trendsetters. That's what happens.
You called him a fellow Aquarian?
Yes, he's a fellow Aquarian.
What is Aquarian?
The best sign ever.
You said
I know it's
it.
cancer season and everything.
Wait, but you said Aquarian.
Yeah, fellow Aquarian.
Aquarian is
The
it?
person who's under the Aquarius sign is an Aquarian.
I've never heard that in my life.
Oh, Google it, baby.
No, that's
I don't
I'm
got
cool.
time. Okay.
Aquarian is crazy.
Yes.
We out here becoming Aquarian. Cypher, you a whole new religion.
He know he be kind of
I'm gonna be like, hey, Cypher Aquarian, cuz.
He's an Aquarian.
Shout out to all the Aquarians in the building.
Hey.
Aquamarines too.
We the best.
Ah, y'all something.
What?
Hey, what the comments saying? What they talking about in the comments, Miss Nikki?
So Remy, first of all, Dope Jenkins said, yo, Sharice Sloan saying what's up, and she let people know where they need to stream. All
Yep.
3 of our stations live.
Shout out to Sloan and highly productive, man. We need to get you an SBO segment. Yeah, we need to get you an SBO segment. Sloan, shout out to Sloan.
Because she be putting in work out here promoting.
Definitely be promoting.
Okay, Lamar Page was good, y'all. And Landscape and Roots, you know, shouting out to girl, my girl. You know, he said he should spell my girl, you know.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Oh, okay, Luch.
That's what he said. 'Cause that's
All right, Lucci.
every time he ended at the events,
Luch.
the real one. I'll get it. So, shout out to the chat. Shout
Yeah.
out to the chat. So, we're going to get into our topic for tonight. And so this one is a good one, and I really want y'all to tune in. Okay? Look at it below, because what and who taught you to be accountable? Like, really taught you accountability in life? Because we're a mature audience, you know, we're like all like 30 plus, 40 plus at this big age. We've been through some things. So what and who taught you to be accountable? I'm gonna let Swoosh go ahead first.
What or who or what and who taught you to be accountable? First, I think we need to to start off by defining accountability. Accountability by my terms means not only am I acknowledging something that I've done or an action that I've taken, but my response is to correct or make better, right? I'm accountable for something, right? That's like it's in my possession or it's of me, right? So what or who taught me accountability outside of my parents, in the discipline that they gave me as far as being raised in a 2-parent household. I became accountable because of sports that I was involved in. It taught me the difference between responsibility and accountability. And so what ended up happening is my coach would say, well, who did it? And I'm like, well, I did it, but we a team, coach. No, it's like, it's not about like I'm taking responsibility for it because I said I did it. Right. But then I included everybody as if like everybody was included in what I chose to do. Accountability is no, it's my action and I'll stand for what I did. Right. So then I moved from sports to military. I was in the military for 7 years. So the Army taught me moreover what accountability was, because at any point, if anything happened, especially being in leadership, becoming a sergeant and growing and having to have people under me and lead them in places and spaces where we were all unfamiliar. It taught me accountability from a point of view where like, nah, like I came here with 4, I'm leaving with 4. You know what I'm saying? So it was a hard test because it hurts sometimes when you don't have the ability to do so. But I learned accountability from the military, from my parents, and from sports.
So me, I grew up in church. I had to be in charge of a couple of choirs. I was an organist in church. I was a musician, which is why I love music so much. I've been a leader since I was young, and I had to be accountable for myself, meaning making sure I have the songs picked out, making sure I'm teaching them properly, making sure your performance ready on Sunday. Then it carried into me doing jobs and things like that, and making sure, standards. My grandfather taught me accountability. He was the head deacon in church. He was very well respected.
Did he have all the keys on his key ring?
Yep, he did.
He was a deacon.
And he drove the church van.
That boy was a deacon.
But the accountability, I watched the example of it because
Deacon Leonard, go on out there and get
Deacon Daniel Spiller had a reputation, and a good one.
Jesus.
Because of his accountability, because of the way he would call others out to be accountable.
Facts.
Because he had high standards. And when you're an accountable person, that's because you were raised in high standards. And most people nowadays, high standards is kind of a foreign thing. And he was military as well. So I grew up in a predominantly military family. So accountability was all around me. So, hey, and then when I got in sports, I played basketball, volleyball, and I did track. So my grandfather made sure I was up practicing outside of practice. Made sure I was at every practice. I showed to everything because this is how I was trained to be accountable. No matter what nobody else is doing, Niki Spiller is accountable for herself. I can't answer for nobody else. I'm there on time and on time me early. I'm doing what has been asked of me and reporting to that. And if I don't, if I fall short of excellence, then being accountable for that.
Okay.
Also, went into life insurance, and I was in a company of accountability. Now, by nature, I'm a free spirit person, but because of how I was raised, there's certain things I don't play about. So when it comes to money-making things in business, I have a certain standard. So it's communication now. Communication comes into accountability as well. Having good communication skills. So all of these things played into accountability for me. I realize sometimes I don't like being accountable, just to be honest. And someone who desires marriage and children, you got to be accountable in that arena.
Lord Jesus.
And as a single woman, when you're single for so long, you're not really accountable to anybody but yourself.
Mm.
So if you're seeking next levels of life, whether it be in marriage, whether it be in making more money, accountability is needed, it's required.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's a lot of things taught me accountability, but my skills got better as I understood it a lot more and why. Because in order to maintain relationships and friendships, long-term friendships and relationships, you need accountability. It doesn't need somebody trying to embarrass you. It needs somebody that wants to see you grow, and that you care about the relationship enough to be accountable. Say, you know what, I was tripping today. A person shouldn't even have to prompt you to sometimes apologize when you know you're wrong. That's
So
accountability.
So here's my question, because I like to play a little bit of devil's advocate on all of these platforms that I'm on. Shout out to Nat. R&B Tuesdays, definitely on Tuesdays. We know we doing it big. We got some stuff going on. Big Natters. Ron Reed. Ron is running always. I got a question though.
Okay.
So you said something, and it kind of brought me to thought, because what I feel like has ended up happening with this word accountability is people have begun to make it that trigger word, like the easiest thing that you're not accountable, like is now so very common. You'll see and maybe because I'm not in these situations, but very common you'll see like the baby mama baby daddy type of situations where it's like, you ain't being accountable, you help me make the kids, now help me raise them. And it's like, well, that's is like all of these subjects that happen. I feel like it's so easy to get on and people talk about it, but nobody wants to truly be accountable. I really feel like nobody really truly has that notion to like it's been maneuvered and it's been used in a space and in a place where now it's like it's that word for everybody.
Yeah, I think a lot of times, even on social media, what you'll find is people have trend words now that they use. They're not trying to find out the real meaning of stuff. They really are just using it and don't really look up what it really means. Um, Accountability is something you got to work on daily. That's not something that it never goes away. When you're growing yourself, you're growing your identity. That's an everyday job.
Mm.
A lot of times people don't have accountability like they think they do.
Mm-hmm.
For example, you can do something and know that you've probably offended someone, um, and you're getting a certain response, but you won't say, "Man, you know what, I was wrong for that." Sometimes accountability comes at prompting your own self, and not somebody prompting you.
Okay.
Of being self-aware, like, oh, you know what, I probably said that kind of harsh, you know, and reaching out and sometimes being like, "Hey, just want to know. I hope I didn't offend you. You know, like everything good." Because if I did, I apologize.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes we know sometimes when we're out of pocket, sometimes we have a crash out moment and we lose our cool and our temper. And we know we could have handled it better in retrospect. Where it's like, in hindsight, I could have really said that better.
That's where it gets dangerous to me, because like for me, the way I am, and this ain't something that's taught or anything like that. I just know me. Like if I'm a crash out on you, that's my feeling for the rest of the life. I don't care how much I love you, how much I want to be with you or whatever. Once I cross the line and I black out or whatever, however, people term it these days. Once it's there, I ain't no coming back, because I either did, said, or exploded to the point where it's like I done pretty much told you F you.
Yeah.
Like you can go somewhere, you and your mama. I'm good, G.
No, like if I get to the point where I'm gonna say this, if I get to the point where I like go off on you, but you know what? I have been working on that where it's like I don't got the energy to go in no more. There's power in sometimes just saying one thing and setting a standard and being off of it.
Facts.
Real talk. Because there's tiers to different things. There's people I am building relationships with and I care about that I will be accountable to. Where we are in business together or we are doing something together as a team, accountability is definitely needed on teams. But if you're somebody like a fly-by-night, a surface level person, yeah, it's not that I don't care how I make you feel. I just think they're invested because I look at some of your actions to see if you're even invested in me or if it's just surface. It doesn't mean I want anybody ever walking away feeling no type of way, but there's just certain people I'm not going to invest in because I already know you're not a person to bring yourself.
Wow.
Once I see that, we don't got nothing else to talk about.
Okay.
So, you know, like if you're not willing to have real conversations, because it's coming down to crucial conversations. Crucial conversations lead to that.
Yeah, but crucial conversations also can lead to conflict.
Look here, conflict is part of life, baby.
It is.
You're not gonna always get along with people, but you know how you can do it respectfully.
It is.
But there are moments that people show you where you stand with them.
True.
As well.
True.
And I don't have to crash out because you're not the main character in my story. You know, sometimes it's wisdom in being quiet.
Facts.
Some people are just set where they're set. It doesn't speak for the future. It's just right now we're not on the same playing field, and there's no need for us to go back.
It is on, D.
Yeah.
We'll check it out in a second.
We'll check it out.
What y'all saying in the comments? What they saying in the comments, Miss Nikki? Let's see.
Let me go look. On this one, I don't see anything, but let's see who answered the question. All right. Anybody? Nothing so far. No, nobody's answered the question so far on accountability. Right.
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
It's on.
Y'all tap in. Let us know. Have her switch mics because then we can't hear her. Okay, switch mics.
Okay.
Yeah, you might have the wrong mic, Nikki. Sometimes those cords be switched up.
Okay.
Appreciate you, D Smith. Shout out to D Smith. Get this D. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in.
Yeah. Sure everything good.
Producer. LOL. All she need is 2 mics.
Oops.
Look at her. Messing stuff up. Not accountable. Lord Jesus.
Hold on. Let's change this out. So
that's 4. Mm-hmm.
All right. Better?
Let us know if that's better, D Smith. Anybody got anything to say? Y'all more than welcome to tap in with us on Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, Instagram,
right.
Roku app. You can find us at SDR on the iOS or the Android, man. You can download the app, tap My Radio Chicago, shoptalk7. We up top, we get down. Y'all gonna see us every day from 7 to 9. Every day from 7 to 9. Download it, get to us ASAP. SDR, Support District Radio Network, man. You know how we doing it. Shout out to SDR. You can also tap in with us on all of our social media platforms. Of course, you can tap in with Shop Talk 7 on Instagram and Facebook. You can tap in with Anthony Terrell, Anthony Terrell Media Monix Jr. Is that what he called himself? Yes. Get this D, Dennis Smith. Of course, Niki and Niki Sleek Designs. Yes. You can tap in with me on Instagram, who is _SMOOCH3. Tap in, let us know what y'all thinking about this subject. Who or what taught you to be accountable? When we come back, we gonna keep talking about it. Shop Talk 7, Monday Madness. We up top. We get down.
Hey.
We started it out cool, never could withstand being away from forever had shit planned. I was something to lean on, like I was your kickstand. And I just know I thought we had this lock, but you deceived me. Said be great, but you don't want me easily. Feeling like my life was stuck on repeat. You
You know that I'm not gonna take it easy. Go ahead and I'll be okay. I feel like I'm in your way. You got me thinking and overthinking. Now I need rose. You got me thinking I'm overlinking, so I'ma go play. And my attention so overloaded when I'm in your place. Hey, I done said enough. And all them times I told you should spread the love. So talking to me nicely now it's dead. Cause this ain't even half of what you said it was. And yeah, I know you gon' hate it all. And yeah, now I know you more basic. Oh, no, you cannot know my location. And you cannot slow my rotation. Yeah, the pleasure's always mine. Yeah. You never call when I actually need it. And it's all the time. You rather crawl when I'm actually speeding. And it's all the time. How about enough? Gotta get out of this funkiness where I draw the line. Yeah. The pleasure's always mine. The pleasure's always mine.
The pleasure's always mine. Still I hate goodbyes, but better now than wasting time. Plus I can't do fake vibes, girl. I've been out here hustling, trying to get mine. You want and whine about who FaceTime to get FaceTime like me. Doing on your line, you threw your rockin' high. Typical, I was you. Nothing but blessings on everything coming. I'm in this race and I cannot stop running for you. Got no time trying to guess if you love me. If I ain't everything, forget I'm nothing for you. Won't hear from me, I don't need nothing. Yeah, no call just to say you need something. Yeah, gave it all to you, ain't mean nothing. Yeah. I still put your card just to see if you bluffing. You still let me touch it, you still let me f*** in the morning. If I ain't hit it that night, you used to be hurting me till I realized you was hurting me. Had to get left to get right, and I've gotten better. So this is for you and whoever. For you and
the pleasure's always mine. Yeah. You never call when I actually need it. And it's all the time. Yeah. You rather crawl when I'm actually speeding. And it's all the time. Yeah. How about enough? Gotta get out of this funkiness where I draw the line. Yeah. The pleasure's always mine. The pleasure's always mine. The pleasure's always mine.
Big dog, big facts. Get them pissed off with your crack. Known to treat a bone like a Kit Kat. I be dealing with killers that make splat. Big chrome, big Mac. Hit him in his dome, in his six-pack. Better leave him alone, get back. I be dealing with killers that make splat.
I finally elevated to level of high scholar. I can really get away with a murder cause I'm smart. Why bother? I don't call them my shooters, they my archers. Ain't no telling how many people that I've slaughtered. I took the oath to always make it home to my daughters. To them and anyone else in this game that I fought. Oh, you say your squad go hard? Mine hard. You a fly guy? You just met a fly squad. Splat.
I got a devilish grin. I am not a nice guy, don't make me tell him again. Because the sins I committed make a rebel repent. So if you ever see me reach, don't think I'm helping a friend. Nah. It's evident I'm telling the truth, cause now that paper on your head like a letter is due. Them shooters blowing your direction like you vegetable soup. If they connect, then it'll sound like you fell off a roof. Splat, big dog, big facts. Get them pissed off, crack. Known to treat a bone like a Kit Kat. I be dealing with killers that make splat. Big chrome, big Mac. Hit him in his dome, in his six-pack. Better leave him alone, get back. I be dealing with killers that make splat.
Don't know why you think I don't got an army behind me. We armed and we valid, smoking with power. The I'm holding to knock the whole heart out of cowards. Steady moving in silence, telling you we ruthless. We can get them for nothing. Slap us, we ain't even have to punch them. Not something, we gon' give them a concussion. Splat looking like a drop of pumpkin. Splat.
Annihilation is something we do for violation. I embrace it the way I kill it. It's salvation. I ain't got no filter of feelings. You know I deal to the enders. Won't lift a hand unless I tilt to a menace. I got away with words. We up in the streets, but you can play the curve. They observe how I murder beasts. They know I slay a verb. Heart of villain. Study all my work. I know the art of killing. Target pillars. Splat like I'm swinging at a watermelon.
Splat. Big dog. Big facts. Get them pissed off. Crack. Known to treat a bone like a Kit Kat. I be dealing with killers that make splat.
Big chrome, big Mac. Hit him in his dome, in his six pack. Better leave him alone, get back. I be dealing with killers that make splash. Say the best for last, the best for first. All five of us spaz, put the beat in the hearse. Then take it to a big yard and put it in dirt. Suicidal pins is my life and put it in verse. Straightforward with a verse that I put in reverse. Before a demon go to hell, he gotta go through a church. French fry with a potato, that's a hot potato turned to a vegetable with a squash tomato. Splash, big dog, big facts. Get him pissed off with your crack. Known to treat a bone like a Kit Kat. I be dealing with killers that make black. Big chrome, big Mac. Hit him in his dome, in his six pack. Better leave him alone, get back. I be dealing with killers that make splat.
Ain't official unless it's too official.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Too official, what time is it? Third time to chop. Let's get it. What can I say to make it make sense? Moving across the city just to make rent. It's overdue, I'm always making late payments. But my ambition telling me I can change this. Had to think outside the box, now I stand out. Made a way out of no way, it all panned out. Like I had it planned out. Was sleeping on my man's couch. High hopes turned to letdowns. Granted me my best style. Here's a secret, I feel strongest at my weakest. Fighting with my demons every Monday through the weekend. On my mother's grave, I'm still my brother's keeper. My sister need help, man, I pray the Lord keep her. My father wasn't there, so him I never speak of. Still no kids, but love my nephews and nieces. Praying for my dogs, hope they let them off them leashes. Don't be quick to get offended and end up playing defense. What is this thing that we all call life? We all need help sometimes when get tight. Hustle every day, make sure the family ride. Then roll up a wood and get very high. I live a hell of a life. She live a hell of a life. He live a hell of a life. This here a hell of a life. It's a hell of a life, but lately it's feeling like heaven on earth. I'll pay the price, whatever it's worth. My life is beautiful, but it's been worse. I need my bros in the back of my backs before I slow roll in the back of a hearse. They say I've been going crazy. I like to think I've been going berserk. Anything is possible. Please take that from me. If you don't do nothing else, I just need you to believe that what I'm saying is real. It ain't money and it ain't pistols, Hellcats and knees, but I promise is what you need. I talk to the homies locked with hopes that I can keep them focused. They'll be home when they come home, and when they touch down, then we on it. No matter what I say, the heart gonna be the main component. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them want it, and I want this. So we drink up, toast to the small accomplishments. Thank God for small beginnings, take heed to the small admonishments. If it ain't beneficial, then abolish it. Cause even if it's flawed, you can still polish it. It's so. What is this thing that we all call life? We all need help sometimes when get tight. Hustle every day, make sure the family ride. Then roll up a wood and get very high. I live a hell of a life. She live a hell of a life. He live a hell of a life. This here a hell of a life.
Yeah, it goes. Whoa, 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 yeah, hey, I just had belly burst shit, you know, big ghost shit, you know, fire marshal goes, Captain Panic goes, there we go. I told the homie Brian, you know, I was gonna lose my top on this. Yeah, step up to the mic, just like I'm a preacher man. Dance with a bitch as if it was wedding planned. Stick out, that's the star spangled in the band. Stretch the blade across his face like a rubber band. I'm feeling great, so you refer to me as Say a Man. A big blast from my arm, I be Mega Man. Mr. Lion or Ghost with a thunder scan. What you staring in his face for? You don't know the man. It's Mr. Arkham Knight Ghost, but which Batman? I'm big the sweet in the club, not here to gap hands. 5 kids in this shit, it's like a gap band. It's back to the future, man, it's in the doc's hands. Scooter ride the DeLorean, Pookie take the lamb. Sweet D in the Hummer, baby Ghost the man. The line at the surface, boy, that's a rise in. Shh, hold on, please let the ghost in. They threw me in the category and I didn't win. I didn't take it to the heart, I just grabbed my pen. That mommy's angel, daddy demon project getting big. It's family first and all the non-believers won't get in. I'm still broken hearted cause I really miss my kids. Feeling like I should have shot Teasy in the ribs. The bullets ricochet, pop out and hit a bitch. That boy pussy and I knew it from the clitoris. Whoa, whoa, Valley first goes, Sneaks, Megatron goes here. Hey, I'ma tell you like this, you know, this that dream shit, you know, BCD forever, ever, yeah, me, hey, go cop that mommy's angel, daddy demon, nigga. Yeah, King Valley first.
What's good, y'all? It's the boy Troach, man. Right now, you checking in with the bros. Get this D at Media Monics right here on Shop Talk 7 on my radio Chicago, where it's more than radio. It's Troach.
Welcome back. And you guys heard the soundtrack once again. It's so lit. And me and Smooch are in the building. Niki Sleep Design, Smooch Wallace.
Yeah.
If you haven't tapped into Smooch Wallace, I'm telling you, tap into his music. All right. He got a new song out, No Rush, Bad the Producer on Hip Hop Days, Boogie Nights. Just want to put that plug out there. But shout out to our chat and shout out to the soundtrack. First of all, what's up, D. Smith? What's up, Woe Boy? What's up, Cypher Sick?
Yeah.
Michael Lewis.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of y'all for tuning in.
Shout out to y'all.
All right. Welcome, Noah Hayes.
Yeah.
Dino, Mr. Know It All. Let's go. Like, definitely shout out to y'all tuning in. But the soundtrack included. Okay. First up was Troach with Xavier 2 times.
Yeah.
Pleasure's always mine.
Pleasure's always, man. That's a cut right there. That's one of them joints that people don't even be paying attention to.
Yeah, that's my first time hearing it.
That's one of them joints. I love that song. I try to play that every time I get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. And by the way, Troach and Xavier 2 times has never disappointed me. If you haven't seen them live, you're cheating yourself.
Fact.
Just so you know.
They got one of them vibes where it's a connection. It's like a Lil Wayne Drake vibe.
Yes.
It's like every time they get together, it's definitely going to be a hit.
And even individually,
oh yeah,
they're their authentic selves on stage.
Fact.
Period.
Their presentation is so dope.
It is.
Fact.
Then next we got Right Way. With Splat.
Hey, Right Way.
Right Way is just
it's not fair.
They in their own lane. Like,
it's not fair, but it's all good. It's all good. Y'all didn't want R&B Smooch and Right Way. You know what I'm saying? But
you look here. You may never know they had you on the hook.
No,
next up coming.
They don't want R&B Smooch.
They don't want it.
Dino always say he gonna do it, but you know what I'm saying?
It's coming. It's here. It's coming.
I'm on it now.
Then we got Cypher Sick. Brother Tom, Hell of a Life.
Yeah, that's a joint.
That is. It is. And then the last but not least, in and out our soundtrack segment is 6200 Ghosts. Whoa.
Hey, 6200 Ghosts, man. Shout out to you, my boy. That man, energy is always electric. He's always anytime he hits the stage, he makes sure it's like you remember who he is. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody we named, you can catch on a Shop Talk 7, either Review Friday, one of our dope episodes where they're getting interviewed. Please tune in, because all of these people, meeting them in person, I'm telling you, you'll see why they put out the art that they do.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You'll get to know them in their mind and why they do what they do and why they're great at what they do.
Facts.
So if you haven't gotten in tune, get in tune. If you see any of these names on any kind of flyer, go support. That's all I'm saying. Now we're going to get back to our topic at hand.
Shop biz, who or what taught you to be accountable?
And it looked like D Smith sounded off in the chat.
D Smith from YouTube said, my dad made us accountable. Football taught me accountability. My career path has also taught me accountability. My media journey has taught me to be accountable. My kids taught me to be accountable. Being taught me accountability. Being. Okay, what are you being? What are you being, D Smith? But shout out to D Smith. Get this D tapping in. What else? Did anybody else say anything?
Not yet. Nobody tapped in. We just got a little bit of side eye from Noah Hayes. But and shout out to Ty Renee because she did holler at us Saints and Aints in the chat.
Shout out to Ty Renee, Saints and Aints.
And by the way, she has a new single out. Tap in.
I want you. We're probably gonna get to that a little bit later if y'all want to tap in and listen to that one, man.
We get into the R&B segment a little later. We doing some hip hop first, then we're gonna get a little R&B later. So if you stay tuned in, you get all of it. You get all of the soundtrack. You gotta stay locked in, okay? Because we got some great things coming up. But who or what taught you to be accountable? Accountability is definitely a part of life. Can't escape it, actually. You really can't. You really can't. And everything you're doing, if you work a job, if you have children, you got a family, you cannot escape accountability, just to be honest. I
don't think you should try to escape it.
No.
I don't think that makes it feasible for anybody to escape accountability. I think it's hard to adjust to if you've never had it, but honestly, trying to get away from it or escape it shouldn't be the path that you take.
Oh, wait. So Doug O'Lake chimed in the chat. He said, the people I've hurt throughout my life taught me accountability.
Wow.
My kids taught me accountability.
Wow. Hey, that's deep. That's deep. Shout out to Doug O'Lake, man. We got you coming up pretty soon, too. Man, the people that I've hurt in life taught me accountability.
Man.
Wow. That's a perspective.
That is.
Because you never think about them coming back in correction and in love, telling you like, yo, you hurt me.
Their
experience, you did something wrong. Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep. That's real.
Because some people don't like to accept the experience you're telling them that you gave them. Some people really will tell you about yourself. And there's people in life who haven't heard about themselves. Like other people have just ghosted them. Didn't care enough to tell them so they can approve, because when people can hold you accountable, they care about you, just so you know. Some people, when they care about you, they hold you accountable.
Because at work, I don't care about my workers that work under me, but I know that if they don't do something right, then it falls on me.
I'm talking about personally.
Even personally, it's people that I don't care about, but I would rather them. I know good men that I don't talk to every day.
Mm-hmm.
But if I see them messing up, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, you tweaking.
You care about them.
I don't care about them though. I don't check on them on the daily. I'm not like texting them like, man.
Okay, so you don't have to check on anybody daily to care about them.
Nah. I don't believe that you have to care about them to hold them accountable.
You don't.
I don't think that's a prime.
Chad, do you feel like if people care about you, they hold you accountable? Even if they get none out of it, do you believe some people are messengers to you to show you a mirror?
Facts. You ain't never had a bum roll up on you and tell you something that you thought you knew, but he really dropped just a nugget in your spirit. No. I done had a couple homeless dudes give me $1 nugget because I gave them a couple dollars, and they was like, man, let me tell you something. God be watching you. Like there
are people like
listen,
that. Yes.
They didn't care about me. They cared about their how they was finna get. But they held me accountable, man. It's the people like you that keep us going out here. And then I found out homeless people make upwards of $45,000 a year, and I thought about applying. I thought about putting in my application. I was like, damn, 45? Oh, I'm only like 22. I could save a little bit of bread. I was like, yeah, I might.
No, but for real, there's different caveats and tiers to accountability. There are people who care about you that do hold you accountable. If they want to see you win, for sure. Like, I mean, think about it. In fitness, if you got friends you're close with and you're like, you know what? I'll be slipping on this side of things and I need you to hold me accountable. Have you ever heard anybody walk up and say, hey, I want you to hold me accountable?
No. Yeah, I've done it.
Okay.
I've asked people to keep me accountable. I've put people in place and in position to be able to tell me, hey, bro, you tweaking. Hey, father, come do the right thing. Hey, son, you should do this. I've let them know. It's not about. It's kind of one of them things. It's like, man, you know, if you see me ever do this, slap me. Yeah, that's I've definitely put that perspective in people's head. Like, now, if you see me tweaking, like, really, pull me out to the side. Let me know. And if it has to be public, it got to be public. Sometimes that's what it takes for people to recognize they messing up. You know what I'm saying? Have you been receptive all the time, or what? Of course not. When you in those type of when you're the one being held accountable, especially in those moments, you could be probably up as best as you probably know how to be, and you know your mood is right and everything is vibing for you. But what ends up happening in those situations is it be feeling like, oh man, you hating, bro, you tweaking, man. That ain't me, it's you, dog. Like, I would never. But it, you know, sometimes it do be that person. Because the thing I look at, the reason I brought this topic up is because on social media, have you ever been scrolling and you see so many victimhood mentality memes from your friends? Where they're like, oh, people are always playing me. And they have these quotes that come off like they're profound, but really they lack accountability. For example, what Doug said. The people I've hurt throughout life taught me accountability, right? Yeah. Where he acknowledged, you know what, I was always in the right. I find it funny now that the whole men and women divisive dating videos, nobody wants to be accountable. Like, after a while, aren't you accountable that who you pick and who you entertain after a while is on you? No. No, why not? I want to bring this up because I really want to get everybody's perspective. Because it ain't about, like, being picked is one thing, but if you're gonna stick, is the pick gonna stick around? You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of number one picks in the draft, but they don't have lasting careers in sports, because sometimes you the number one, but you can't cut the mustard at this level. It might be better for you to stay where you at or do what you got to do until you can be here. Or you might have to go overseas, which is, you know, back to the streets, basically. And, you know, do what you got to do. I mean, sometimes that's the life, though. Just because you're the number one pick don't mean you're going to make it at this level. No, what I'm saying is who you entertain. Okay, so when it comes to a relational value, right? If I'm choosing you as my number one, that means that so far, the character that you presented has made it thus far. Okay. Now I'm calling every girl in my. I typed the text to the girl I used to see, telling her I chose the cutie pie with whom I choose to be. Okay. All right. Once I type that text, and then 2 days later you tweak off, you are not able to handle this level of responsibility, ma'am. Okay. You can't handle it. You're not fit here. Okay. You're not a good fit here. So I got to give you back to the streets. You gotta release it like a dove. You gotta. Pretty wings, you know, you gotta go. All right, because accountability applies to every part of our life, whether we want to or not. That's why you can't avoid it. But sometimes I've seen, like, social media is built really on victim mentality. There's never been a time I've really seen people just own, like, hey, you know what, I made a bad decision right here when I saw that I could have did something different. And I still proceeded to do this. But yet I still want to blame others. Well, you can blame others if they played a part. And it ain't even about blaming others, but you can include others as a part of it. Listen, this is the other part of being about accountability that we don't talk about. Okay. If somebody is telling me that they're holding me accountable, right? That also means that they're in that situation with me, or they experienced it for them to be able to hold me accountable. Nigga, why you let me slap this woman? Right. Why did you let me buy $300 worth of lottery tickets knowing I got to pay my car note? Yeah, I'm a grown man. Yeah, I got to pay. Oh, bro, you make your own. So I ain't got nothing to do with it. No. We got to stop the action beforehand. If we see the means to do something beforehand, don't let somebody go down the dark alley and then, nah, it's too late. You're not accountable. Now you at the funeral tomorrow, bro. I could have told them don't go down the alley. G. I could have. No. But there's some people that have been held accountable and they still do what they want to do. Now, after the warning comes destruction. Yes. So that's on you.
Right.
That's
listen, what I mean. Like,
I'm a habitual alley walker. So I'm gonna walk down the alley regardless of if you tell me. Because now I really want to walk down because you told me don't walk down the alley, and I'm a GD. So we gonna walk down this alley today, and I'm gonna see what's gonna happen.
But it's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, there are people who have been told ahead of time that's not a good look, and I've done my part. After whatever you choose to do, I can't control you. Like,
Lord Jesus.
You're grown. I can't hold your hand. I'm not here to mom you. I'm not here to be that. Yeah. As a friend, if I tell you something in wisdom, you know, and you continue to do it, some lessons you got to learn on your own.
Some lessons you do got to learn on your own.
Some lessons you do. Some people learn through, like, definitely consequence. They do. And then others learn through watching others' consequences. It just depends on which one you are. And sometimes people are both.
Fact.
Sometimes people are both.
Whatever your learning style is.
Look, I've had friends that have talked about guys they're dating. I'll be like, I don't know about that. But I'm going to just, if you ask me, I'll tell you. But if you don't ask me, that's on you.
Well,
that's on you. Like, that's discernment after a while.
That's a whole nother subject.
That is. But no, sometimes people have to go through things in order to learn that accountability is not a bad thing.
Facts.
Because sometimes it comes from ego when somebody's held accountable, by the way. They're like, they act defensively when you do try to hold them accountable, and their ego is like, well, I did this and I've done that. Okay, that's great. But I'm saying in this area, you a little murky. And I'm just saying, when did you start doing that? When did you start bending your standards?
Well,
I'm listening close enough, and I've seen you close, up close to know how you move. So if I see something a little different, I wouldn't be a friend if I didn't call it out.
Well,
and say, so when did you start bending on that?
When did you start doing the bending? Because
the thing is, questions make people own it. Statements make people get defensive. So questions makes a person start thinking, oh man, they gotta own it. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be like, oh, you know what, you right.
That's not true, because when she asked him, so you do the bending, he didn't own it.
He didn't, because he wasn't ready to own that.
And then when she came back,
he wasn't ready.
So you getting bent over? He didn't answer that. I ain't bending over.
He said, I ain't bending over.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying, when we're dealing in real life, most people stop and think. And it's just because of the business I was in insurance. I asked a lot of questions. I learned to start asking a lot of questions.
That's good.
More so versus making statements. And more people started thinking. It doesn't, now, by the way, the processing time is not my business. Once I ask and you got to process it, that don't mean you got to give me an answer. Sometimes I tell people, don't give me an answer right then and there. Just like some people can ask me something and I got to go process it in the background. And really look at myself.
In the background is crazy.
In the background.
Like we got some new comments. What they say?
All right. Come on now. All right. So then it's time back in. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Because these just came in. So, all right. Michael Lewis, my boys and sisters keep me accountable. I do believe there are people that care about you that holds you accountable. Also, someone can just be a messenger that give you confirmation on things.
Fact.
Shout out Michael Lewis. And if you're not seeing your stuff pop up, it's because we're not able to right now. So that's why we're tapping back in. So shout out to the chat for staying in tune with us. Okay. We really love y'all. Douglas.
Stop calling that man
sorry,
Douglas.
I can't. It's because I see it in front of me. My bad. Doug Olay said, I'm going to tell you every time. And even if it's been times where I don't recognize or receive or even giving a shit about accountability.
Well, Doug, you need to call me. I'm holding you accountable. You need to call me, Doug. You need to call me and we need to talk. Because I'm singing at your wedding.
Wait, not you going. Look, you better call Smooch. Michael Lewis came back and said, my mentors have kept me even more accountable lately. Man, real talk, my oldest daughters is getting my ass right now when it comes to my health.
Pause.
Seriously, she does care. Because we have had serious sit-down talks. Now, this is something I'm very big on. I've actually held the men in my life accountable about health, and people have held me accountable about health. That's a big one. Because once you tell people your goals, your health is wealth, and you got to get better at it, and you got to be self-aware of that. So I definitely shout out to that. And he also said, I had to be more accountable for my actions and relationships because I realized what I need to do to work on myself and real talk, protect my peace, work on me and not worry about what others do or don't. This is true.
Facts.
That's true. And this is what singleness is for too, is working on yourself and accountability. Sitting by yourself and seeing if you really are who you think you are. And D Smith, get this, D said it, if a lot of people who move in ways they don't think other people can see, but when the results get brought to their doorstep, they act surprised and shocked. No, for real. By the way, this is really heavy among women. That's something I'm going to touch on a little later. Women don't like to hold women accountable.
Women don't like to hold women accountable.
We like the girls.
I'm gonna let you talk about that. I ain't even gonna chime in. I'm just saying.
And it's just something I've lived. I'm not saying all. I'm saying a majority. Yeah. So I want to talk about that. So ladies, chime in. Have other women kept you accountable, or have you surrounded yourself with yes women? Okay. If people don't pick those gems, that's up on them. He said that. That's Michael Lewis and Doug Lake. But you can't get mad or start moving funny because the MF don't want to listen to you when you're trying to tell them something. No, it's true.
So call me, Doug.
Call me. But we're gonna go back to another music break.
Shop Talk 7 Monday Madness with Niki of Niki Sleeps Design. Smooch Wallace, man. We here. We up top, but we get down. Woo. Let's get it.
I need you to ease my mind. I need a distraction. Can't keep this shit on my mind. I need you just for the day to make this pain go away. What I've been thinking, I need anything other what I've been thinking. Yeah, I want you to release me. I want you to make me feel so good. I want you to take my mind with you. I just want you. I need some company. Can you put my mind at ease? I need some company. I don't care about the speed. Boy, be my company. Don't need this time of fear. Will you be my company? I need something else for me. Oh.
For you, baby. Nothing but love for you, baby. Oh yeah. Nothing but love for you, baby. She say she don't wanna love, cause when she started to love, that's when she felt all the pain. She said she don't wanna lose, because if all love is lost, then she'll have nothing to gain. She said she's in better days. Can't sleep through the night, it's because of the rain. Yeah, she wanna weather the storm, perfect weather the storm, because the hurricane. She said she don't wanna love, cause she felt so deep in love, that shit got deep in her veins. Don't wanna give up her heart, cause she just might go insane if something would ever change. Although it don't feel the same, hard on the chain, and you left hurting for it with nobody to blame, nobody to take the credit at all. Feel like you're right here just waiting to fall. And I know it's such a shame when you're drowning in pain, thinking who can you call when it just ain't the same. And I seen the text with a heart by your name, I was hoping you'd call, but the phone never rings. She say she don't wanna love, cause when she started to love, that's when she felt all the pain. She say she don't wanna lose, because if all love is lost, then she'll have nothing to gain. She said she's in better days. Can't sleep through the night, it's because of the rain. She wanna weather the storm, weather the storm, the hurricane. You just don't know what to call it when you in the fall and try to give it a name. Try to give it a name. Don't know how to do it. You hurting misuse it till ain't nothing to say. Oh yeah. You sit there making your brain tears on your face, wondering when somebody gonna wipe them away. It's right when you start regretting it all. Ain't nobody to break in the fall. Although I know it gets cold, keep where it's warm. But darling, weather the storm. Her heart is broken and torn. I'm trying to pick up the pieces. So many reasons we go through these seasons. You better believe it. Say she don't wanna love, cause when she started to love, that's when she felt all the pain. She said she don't wanna lose, because if all love is lost, then she'll have nothing to gain. You have nothing to gain. She said she's in love today. Can't sleep through the night, it's because of the rain. She wanna weather the storm, weather the storm, the hurricane. Say it again, say she don't wanna love, cause when she started to love, that's when she felt all the pain. Say she don't wanna live, cause if all love is lost, then she'll have nothing to gain. She said she's in better days. Can't sleep through the night, it's because of the rain. She wanna weather the storm, perfect weather the storm, the hurricane. She wanna weather the storm, perfect weather the storm, the hurricane. Yeah, she wanna weather the storm, perfect weather the storm, the hurricane. Yeah, she wanna weather the storm, perfect weather the storm, no hurricane. Nothing but love for you, baby. Nothing but love for you, baby.
Ooh, babe, my cell phone's about to hit the floor. I'ma put it on you, have you begging for some more. I'ma make you scream loud. You gon' make me cry out. We gon' do some things that we ain't never done before. Tonight's no talking here, just a whole lot of heavy breathing here. I'ma give you all of what you're feeling. I know my body's all of what you need. First down on top, cause I know you hate the bottom. Lose control when I'm working that bottom. Better hold on, cause there ain't no stopping. I bet the neighbors gon' come knocking. And I'ma tell you, put your lips like this, and that's gon' make you grab my hips like that. Yeah. stay right there, just like that. Making love faces, now we're trading places, yeah. Go ahead and pull my hair. I'ma nibble on your air, air, air. Boy, I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor, and I wanna. You make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta. No, what's your fantasy? Ooh, babe, my cell phone's about to hit the floor. I'ma put it on you, have you begging for some more. I'ma make you scream loud. You gon' make me cry out. We gon' do some things that we ain't never done before. Boy, you know I keep it tight. You ain't tapping out tonight. Whoa, boy, you know I ain't one to be shy. Full of passion, turning all my words into actions. I love it when you kiss my neck, cause you know I stay longer. If you do it how I like it, then the feelings will get stronger. Cause you do it well, boy, enjoy yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Oh, fuck me till I say stop. Fuck me till I say stop. Fuck me till I say stop. Yeah, till I say stop. Yeah, fuck me till I say stop. Yeah, fuck me till I say stop. Yeah, fuck me till I say stop. Yeah, till I say stop, stop. Oh, babe, my cell phone's about to hit the floor. I'ma put it on you, have you begging for some more. I'ma make you scream loud. You gon' make me cry out. We gon' do some things that we ain't never done before. I think it's time we take a trip to the bed. Boy, my body's calling and you love me what it says. Don't you be afraid to let me elevate you. Welcome you to super, duper, Jupiter love. La 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 love, love. La 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 love, love. La 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 love, love. Giving you my love, yeah, my love. Can you catch my love?
And left my head too many times, but damn, this might be my last time. If it is, girl, I don't even care. Tired of taking blame for everything, girl, I don't get a chance. Gave you all you asked, I'm loading up, girl, I've been twice the man. Are you playing games with me? It's something, yeah, something is strange, cause you kinda changed to me. Woman, I don't wanna show anger, gotta relieve the stress. When we talk about you putting me out, so guess what I'm leaving next? At the studio now, I sleep on the couch, it's been weeks, I ain't cleaned the chair. When I came in that house, fussing and shouting, I didn't mean for that, baby. Tell the kids I'm sorry, I promise that I didn't mean for that. Tell the man respect I deserve, cause I did my deeds for that. Hater fucked up the family I love, cause I didn't need for that. Oh, no, no. Wish I could've gave you what you want. I wish you see that you love me, but I ain't seen it yet. Well, I wish I could've made you love me more, 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 more. Thought that we were building up a fort, but how could we let it? In so many days, it just go from good to bad. And well, I guess I should've made you love me more, more, more. So let's get a little deeper. Ain't no reason to lie, baby, tweaking. I got no reason to be a cheater. Stay on my back for talking to skeezers. Don't you act like I ain't caught you up neither. Put my life on the line for the family. Treat your kids like they was mine and I feed them. I'll be damned if I take disrespect in this house when I leave. Little man better beat it. No
No, I don't got no rights, now you going too far. While you pulling and fighting while I'm leaving. Cut your foot on some glass, all I needed was that you make me the reason that you bleeding. Now I'm sitting in back of this car to the jail I go. Like what in the hell went wrong? Just get me my cell and clothes, my pen in my bag, got something I'm mailing home. Nah. Wish I could've gave you what you want. I wish you see that you love me, but I ain't seen it, baby. Well, I wish I could've made you love me more. But I can't make you love. No. Thought that we were building up a force that I thought we could. And so many days it just go from good to bad. Well, I guess I should've made you love me more. I'm sitting here thinking in my feelings and it get a little lonely, baby. Damn, I said it get a little bit lonely, baby.
Boom, boom. Shop Talk 7 Monday Madness. We up top when we get down.
Welcome back. Because you heard the soundtrack, right? And this time we have videos. We have visuals.
Visuals.
So y'all know that it's real.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So first we had Nanette Company.
I need some company.
Hey, we all need company.
Lord Jesus.
We all need it. We know what it's like.
Mm.
Like brand new.
Mm.
You know you didn't call that person late at night like, pull up.
Lord Jesus.
I need some company. Okay. Then we had Nico, baby. Hurricane.
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
Hey.
Nothing but love for you, baby.
Look here, the soundtrack. And all these songs that we are listing, they're not for our health. We want you to download them. Download and stream.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Okay. All right. Then we had Jana G.
Jana G.
Jana G. I'm sorry. Look, I look at stuff.
Jana G.
Jana G. Pleasure. Now, I know y'all saw the push up to everything, and she was giving vibes, okay? The ladies are out here sexy. So these songs are letting you know when you're supposed to play them. Pleasure. Who doesn't like pleasure? All right, I'm just saying. And then we have GS the brand. What you want? Look here, the R&B goes hard out here. Try to get it to them.
Yeah.
All right. Put it in your playlist.
Put it in your playlist.
All right. But we're in our last stretch here, and we're going to get into our last, time to chime in. If we have not gotten to you, I do apologize if we didn't see your comments. They're just coming up in real time. So sometimes I gotta go out, come back in. But if you got a comment again, if it's real, go ahead. We got 2 places we're streaming from. Okay. So tap in. What or who made you accountable? And I said earlier, I brought up that women holding women accountable. I was gonna speak on that. If you ever saw the movie, He's Just Not That Into You. But a lot of things on social media leads me to see this, and I got female friends and I got people I've been cool with. A lot of times I realize society has told women we're not at fault on a lot of stuff. And being accountable, and we know there's men out there who are not accountable, but there's a lot of women who aren't either. There have been times when you are the problem. And when your homegirl tell you you're the problem, you get mad. You get irritated. And the first thing y'all like to say is, oh, you're a pick me. Yeah. No, I'm not being a pick me, baby. This is human interaction now. You are not as dope as you think you are. Sometimes you are wrong. Dead ass. Okay. but a lot of times this has been created from other perspectives, from men not holding them accountable. Women don't hold women accountable very well, though. I'm gonna say that. In friendship groups, in cliques, girl, he just couldn't handle you. No, you crazy, girl. You a little crazy. Get that seed about. You a little crazy. Because once you tell me the story and I hear the details, I'm gonna tell you it's you. If it's not you, I'll tell you it's not you. But if it's you, don't get mad. If I tell you it's you, don't get mad. That's what I'm getting at. It doesn't mean I like you any less. That doesn't mean I'm disloyal. It's that I know that you're better than what you're putting out. And if you're asking for a certain result, don't be mad at people for telling you how to get that result.
Well.
I've seen it where you get an energy when like you cannot let your past hurt make assumptions for the person you're dealing with right now. And that's just across the board. So sometimes y'all don't be all the way right. Like let's be real. Nobody's 100% all the way right. And the part of human interactions is recognizing when you're not right, no matter what your gender. Is being self-aware enough to say, you know what, I was tripping in that moment. And think about this. You don't got to answer right now. How many times have you really, nobody had to tell you anything, you prompted your own accountability and said, you know what, that was not even called for. I could have handled that a lot different. Let me go back and apologize on my own. Sincerely. Not a gaslight, not a bullet. Hide it. I was wrong. Apologies. I should have not said that. And sometimes you can mean what you say, but your delivery be off or be disrespectful. You know, you can speak your truth without disrespecting the individual. So don't be upset when people call you out, guys. Like real talk. People who are really your friends are gonna tell you. We build a lot of friendships, and a lot of people are falling out because people like yes men who hold them accountable. A lot of these girls trips and things that, oh, I'm a girl's girl. Girl's girl don't mean I uphold your BS. Girl's girl mean I cheer for you. I cheer for you in the things you're doing that are uplifting, that are bettering your life, anything like that. And I got your back even when you're down. But if you're wrong, you're just wrong. This kind of friendship me and my best friend have had for over 30 plus years. Okay. So I got a few 20 plus friendships. By the way, just because that person doesn't take in what I say right then and right there doesn't mean they're not my friend anymore. Okay. I'm not the boss of their life. So some lessons they got to learn on their own, and sometimes people will circle back and be like, you know what, you did tell me that.
Well,
it's not about control of people. Accountability is not about control, so let's get that out the way too. All right. Some of y'all think y'all own people. It ain't not about that either. Accountability is saying, hey, I see this deficit. I want to address it. Do you see it? If you don't, then maybe right now time, but you receive it when you're ready to receive it. All righty. So that's my 2 cents on that. But yes, we as women cannot be scared to hold each other accountable. Some women believe in good things because of ego. We are ego driven as well, just as much as men. Just saying.
Oh, they was in the chat going crazy.
Yeah, I feel it. You see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's shout out to the chat. Let's go back to the chat.
No, you read it up to this point now.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm sitting like,
I mean, you missed some, but
which one did I miss?
It's too late now. We good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on what I just said, though?
I don't have any thoughts on what you just said. That's for women.
Okay,
you ain't finna give me the time in on no woman talk. No.
Okay. So you're a man. What are your thoughts on
I believe I'm around people. I'm around men. I'm around not just men, but I'm around good people that understand the mission. That understand if I'm messing up, they can get on me. That if they know how to present it right, then I'm going to receive it right. And then even if they're presenting it right and I receive it wrong, it won't be like, man, F you, dog. I never listen to you. No, it's like, no, you know what? I was tweaking the other day. My bad. I came back to it. You right. So men more than likely hold men accountable more often than not. To me.
I've seen a few times where men don't. It's my experience with some men, not all. Depending on who, like once again, you gotta know your audience, you know your personnel. There are some men that don't hold it. I think it's that's why I say it's a human experience. When it comes to that, that's touchy with some people. Some people are people pleasers. Some people don't like conflict, like you said before. Some people don't like crucial conversations with people. But I feel like this: if you can't speak your truth to people around you, period, no matter who they are, that ain't your people. That ain't your people. That's not your tribe. Because if you got to walk on eggshells with anyone, no matter who they are, that's not it for you. You should be able to call people out respectfully, very direct, and have direct conversations. That's a healthy relationship.
Lord Jesus.
If it has to go and escalate to something else, it may not be for you. That's on you now. That's you thing.
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
Yeah, if you're in healthy relationships around you, you should be able to say the things you gotta say respectfully. You keep saying that in all caps, respectfully. And even if you got an off day and that person really knows you, they can come back around like, hey, that wasn't like you. What's up? You're around the right people. You can say what needs to be said, and it's not taking an offense. It's taking in, you know what? Okay, dang, nobody ever told me that. By the way, there are people in your life who've never been told their flaws. Just so you know.
Michael Lewis said, you spoke some true facts and got me thinking too as well. Never heard what spoke on from that perspective from the women's side. Exactly. You have to have like-minded people around that can support and call you out on your mistakes in life. Shout out to you, Michael Lewis. That's absolutely true. I don't know if they updated on yours. They did. See, that's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, you definitely do. Got to have people. I'm not speaking on what she said as far as the women's side. That's how you get in trouble. And I didn't get canceled before, and I ain't even had social media. So,
yeah. But no, it's a human experience, and as long as we remember that, keep that in front of us. You know, like I said, whoever's your tribe, you'll know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can always talk it out. You can always have a respectful conversation. That ain't meant for everybody, by the way. That's reading supposed to guard your spirit. Okay. Discernment.
Facts.
Everybody's not ready for that. By the way, what somebody's doing today may not be who they are tomorrow. That's why I said it's not your business. You should plant the seed. If later they may come back around. I've had people come back around and say, you know what, I wasn't ready then, but now I'm ready now. Cool. No hard feelings.
All right.
You know, that's life. Everybody not ready to receive right then and there, but they heard you, by the way. They heard you. Because you may be the first to ever tell them something.
Are you adulting right now?
You said what?
Are you adulting right now?
Yeah. Maybe the first to tell them. We got to keep that in mind sometimes because we do be quick to cut people off, and we forget we may be the first person to hold them accountable.
Oh, that's crazy. I never had a cutoff game.
You never had a what?
A cutoff game. I need to get to the cutoff. I need to learn how to cut somebody off.
Maybe the way I'm set up, I ain't going to even hold you.
Yeah, but somebody need to hold you accountable then. Because you shouldn't have a cutoff game.
Oh, no.
See? No, here you go. It's called That's That Bush.
No, because I'm going to talk to you before I cut you off.
No.
I'm going to give you a warning.
I don't got nothing to do with that. All I know is that that's the one thing we have to remember too is on human side and embracing the truth. The truth will set you free. Real talk. Hey, shout out Michael Lewis, man. You been tapping in, man. Who is this? Look at your profile. I feel like we know you. Okay, Mike.
You got a lot of mutual friends.
Yeah, you do. Who you know, Mike? Shout out to you, Mike.
Thanks for tapping in. Shout out to
with your wisdom. Man, we appreciate y'all tapping in and tuning in with us. Shop Talk 7, Monday Madness with Niki of Niki Sleeps Designs and your boy Smooch Wallace, always here on Tuesdays and Fridays. But man, y'all already know what's going on. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to our emeritus, man, the people that's behind the scenes, definitely doing it big. Media Monics, get this DD Smith. We appreciate y'all. Rest well, recover, do what you got to do. We gonna hold down the fort while y'all do what y'all got to do, man. We appreciate the opportunity. Niki, let them know where we can find you.
You can find me outside. No, you can find me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I'm on all those platforms. Snapchat. I want to spend my drip all over your brand, and I want to elevate your brand and make it the best that it can be. And you can also find me bartending this Friday at Dialogue Wine Bar. And you can also get your free need and life insurance with me and the ladies, Miss Audrey Hall and Miss Deborah Coney. We also help with free need arrangements and things like that. So we out here setting legacies on fire as well. So I do a little bit of everything to make sure we serve the community and uplift each other.
Y'all tap into my new website. I'm doing Yoni Steams all summer. We doing Yoni Steams all summer. Y'all ladies, hit me up, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it fresh. Keep it cute. Keep it fresh. You feel me? I got 7 bathrooms. They can all be used. Yoni Steams all summer. Smooch that Yoni at gmail.com. Smooch that Yoni at gmail.com, man. We finna get it right. We finna get it together, man. We want y'all to be right out here in the summertime. So y'all tap in and get that Yoni right. You feel me? You feel me? Instagram, who is _SMOOCH3. That's me. Who is _SMOOCH3. That's me. Big Smooch, never the little one. We always doing it big. August the 16th, Highly Productive presents Smoke Chella, hosted by yours truly, Smooch Wallace III and Nanette. Man, we gonna do it big. Get some dope artists. Treble the Singer. Man, y'all ain't seen them all year. Y'all ain't seen them since Headliners Only, so I know y'all gonna pop out, man. Shout out to Treble the Singer. You got Tyrone on the bill. You got Cypher Sick. You got Nest Up Nate. You got Noah and Lucky Hayes. You got a bunch of dope artists that's finna do their Thug Dizzle. Smoke Chella finna go crazy. Shout out to Sloan. Always supporting. She gonna be like a low-key SBO, but we gonna definitely always throw that love her way. We appreciate you, Sloan, for definitely tapping in and tuning in with us and always keeping us up top, never down. Shop Talk 7. Y'all know how we doing it. Madness. Thank y'all for showing love. We out.
Hey.